Hello everyone, welcome back to Creation Myths. I got a real short one here for you. This is just a real short thing that jumped out at me in this recent article from Discovery Institute. This article is from David Klinghoffer. It is a response to Erica and me and our coverage of Dr. Casey Luskin's human chimp, 1%, 14%, whatever, DNA similarity stuff that's been going on. There's nothing like actually worth commenting on in the merits here. It's just really short and it's just kind of like complaining about us. The thing that I want to point out here is the very last line, because one thing Klinghoffer says is that I'm wrong when I say that, like, we can all tell what conclusion we're supposed to draw from this, right? We're supposed to draw the conclusion that humans and chimps are so different that common ancestry is impossible. So this right here is the very last line of this article, and he writes, if the Smithsonian admitted that the truth is much more complicated than the simplistic 1% myth, that would be quite acceptable. And let's just be clear about this. Nobody believes you, Discovery Institute, when you say, oh, if Smithsonian just changed their signs, we'd stop writing 30 articles about this. I don't know how many it is. It's over 20 at this point. It might be close to 30. I don't know. I haven't counted. But, like, nobody believes you when you say this is just about precise signage in a museum, right? Treat your audience with enough respect to be honest about your intentions here. We all know what's going on here. This isn't just about scientific communication. This is about undermining evolution. That is like the mission statement of Discovery Institute, and specifically the Center for Science and Culture, which used to be the Center for the Renewal of Science and Culture, right? That's what this is all about. This line saying, we wouldn't make a big deal out of this if science were just upfront about the complexities, is a lie. Okay, scientists are upfront about the complexities if you read the papers. A museum plaque is not going to have the same level of completeness in terms of the underlying complexity of the thing it is covering. Also, if you look at the actual plaque that they're complaining about, it says, I forget the exact wording, but it's something like for some parts of the genome. It doesn't even say the whole genome. So it's not even saying the thing that Discovery Institute is mad about it saying. They're like, they quoted what it says, and what it says is actually fine. But whatever, because that's not what this is about. Everyone knows what this is about, and this is part of I won't even say a trend, because it's not like something that changes. This is just a thing to watch out for with creationists, is that they have very little respect for their audience, right? You see this with Answers in Genesis, and Nathaniel Jeanson in particular, I've pointed this out, treating his audience like they're idiots. And this is the same thing going on here, just a lack of respect for their audience, saying, oh, this thing, clearly we're not trying to do the thing that we're obviously doing. It's just about, ethics in gaming journalism or whatever, right? Everyone knows that that's not what it's about, right? It's about undermining human chimp common ancestry, and the fact that they can't just say that is extraordinarily revealing. That's what I wanted to point out here. I'm not going to comment on this further. It's not worth it. There's nothing actual in terms of the actual data to comment on. So thank you all for watching. Please remember to do the algorithm friendly things and don't get fooled.